So here's what, I'm hungry and I also have a lot on my mind I want to talk about. Let's just make something to eat while I catch you guys up on my life and my eating. Hi, beautiful people. Yes, you are seeing right. I am filming in my robe. It's a rainy day and it's a day that I don't have work, which is rare. It has been so difficult to find time to cook, find time to take care of myself, much less film. It's been so hard. But it's a rainy day and I didn't even go get spruced up, fix my face, put something on. I just decided to put the camera on as is. A regular person having a regular day in my kitchen, in my robe. So here I am. But the reason why I wanted to touch base with you guys, first of all, I am a recovering vegan right now. I still do not drink milk. I still try to stay away from dairy. I don't eat eggs. But here's the thing. If it's Christmas time and my mom makes a black cake, which has eggs in it, I'm going to eat that black cake. I'm going to eat it. If on a Saturday my mom makes a soup and that soup has cow heel in it, which has the bone marrow in it, guess what? I'm going to drink that soup. So that's why I'm calling myself a recovering vegan, because as much as I don't deal with meat and I don't deal with dairy products, I would eat it, especially if it was made from someone with love, like my mom or a very close family member. I would eat it. If I go out, most likely I won't do that. But if I am at home or around family and they make something with meat or dairy products in it, I'm gonna eat it. Because that secret ingredient of love is what my body really needs. So yeah, I'm a recovering vegan. I still don't cook meat. I don't cook dairy. I don't eat dairy, but I don't cook to eat dairy, but yeah. I'm just going with the flow right now. So that's a big major change with me because I was so hardcore vegan. I still have psoriasis and eczema. For those of you who did not know, I have psoriasis and eczema. So which was a major decision, was a major factor in my decision to become vegan. But I think the main thing to deal with my psoriasis and eczema is my mind. Mental stress, that is what triggers it more than food. Yes, there are foods that trigger my eczema and psoriasis, definitely. If I eat shell food, which I've stopped eating, if I eat ketchup, which I try to stop eating, canned food, which I don't eat, if I eat those things, it would definitely trigger my skin issues. But outside of that, my mind, if I'm stressed, if I'm bothered, that is when my skin acts out the most. So I think this process of being a recovering vegan, it has shown me that I could eat the cleanest, and once my mind and my heart isn't clean, I'm still gonna have those issues that I'm dealing with. So my focus now is dealing with my being, and hopefully it will radiate on the outside through my skin. So today I am cooking, which is a rare thing. Since post-pandemic, it's been very difficult finding time to cook. And today is one of those rare days where I get to cook. Today I'm making pearl barley, which is my first time cooking it. I've had it before, but I've never cooked it. So I'm starting off by soaking it. It's right there in that orange container. I put them in there with some warm water to soak. I will let it soak for at least 2 hours. Typically you let things soak overnight or at least 8 hours with room temperature water, but because I'm hungry, I'm just gonna use warm water and soak it for 2 hours, and hopefully that's enough soak time. Anytime I'm using grains, I try to soak them, nuts and grains, I try to soak them before using them. So I'm soaking the barley pearl, and I'm gonna have it with the most simple side dish, like the most simple side dish. I'm having barley pearl and grilled bell peppers. That's it, with a slice of avocado. Such a simple meal. And here's the thing, I'm realizing after making such extravagant meals, if you go through my channel, you'll see all these extravagant meals with so many ingredients. as time goes on, I'm realizing that my body needs simple ingredients. One, my body is able to digest less ingredients and more simple ingredients. And also, as someone dealing with eczema and psoriasis, I'm able to track what is affecting my body. So if you are an adult dealing with psoriasis and eczema, or if you're a parent with a child with psoriasis or eczema, I would recommend having simpler meals. Yeah, and it's less dishes, it's less work, it's less stress, and it's less stress on your body and your digestive system as well. So I'm gonna make this super simple meal. When I'm done, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna enjoy it, and hopefully you'll try it. It's simple. Soak your grains, boil your grains, grill your meat substitute, grill your veggies. Let's not even call it a meat substitute. Grill your veggies and enjoy. Yeah. See you soon. So as I mentioned, I'm taking a shortcut with soaking my barley pearl. I'm soaking it in hot water. And of course, before I use my veggies, I always soak it in vinegar or salt. So I just slice them nice big thick slices, and I also put some onion rings in there, and I'm going to season it up to perfection. So lately I've been a huge fan of sun-dried tomato. This sun-dried tomato paste, it's so good and the ingredients are minimum. All right, it's a little bit blurry, but if you zoom in, you will see how little ingredients are in there and no preservatives. I love it. No artificial flavors. I love this brand in particular. So if you see it, you should check it out. It's kind of costly, but trust me, it's worth it. It's so tasty. So I'm going to use that to season. Also homemade pepper sauce, sesame oil, homemade green seasoning, pink Himalayan salt, and some black pepper. I'm going to toss it all in there. As you can see, I have to use my little gloves because I have eczema and psoriasis, so I have to glove up. And I'm going to use my sun-dried tomatoes only on the bell peppers. So I'm going to take the bell peppers out and put the sun-dried tomatoes on that. And I'm going to put it all in the fridge to marinate for a little bit while I crank my grill up. So after my barley soaked for like 2 hours, I put some water. I put in my soaked barley and they got way fatter from soaking. And I just drizzle some grapeseed oil and a little bit of salt and stir it up and cover it. I don't cover it completely because it's gonna bubble over. And if you cover it, be sure to mind your pot because it's going to boil over. So I just cover it to help it boil, but you have to monitor it so it won't boil over, okay? So you see this grill? It's one of the best things we ever bought. Having an indoor grill, it's just perfect. Of course, it doesn't give you that full smoky grill taste, but it works really well when you want to just grill something quick indoors. So whether it's one like this or a tabletop one, having an indoor grill comes in handy, especially when you eat lots of veggies. So anyway, here are my bell peppers. I'm going to put these on the grill first before the onions because I don't want my onions to cook too much. I don't even want my bell peppers to cook too much, but I want my bell peppers to cook a little bit more than my onions. So I'm going to put this on first. I'm going to cover the grill. This grill comes with a cover, so I'm going to cover it. And while I tend to my barley pearl, which is on the stove right now. So, yep. And if I wasn't obsessed with cooked food, this could be eaten just like this, just as is. I'm sure it's very tasty as is. So I didn't even keep track of how long I boiled my barley pearl for. Pearl barley. Am I saying this wrong? I think it's pearl barley. I don't know how long I boiled it for. I really was not paying attention. I was just having a lazy day, doing whatever. But once it started to look like porridge, I decided to strain it and then steam it. So I put it in my steamer. I put in a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, pink Himalayan salt, and I just left it to steam for probably like 5 minutes, then took the heat off. And here my grill is popping. I love to see these lines and these colorful things. I love it. I love when my meals are vibrant and colorful. So, as I mentioned, I don't want to overcook my veggies because I actually love the taste of veggies. So, I don't want to overcook it. I don't want to lose that natural taste. So, this is pretty much almost done. And it is such a quick meal. This meal was done in about half an hour, 45 minutes, if you don't count the soaking time. Don't count the soaking time. Actually, making this meal was pretty fast. So that's it. When you want something to eat, just make something to eat. It doesn't always have to be extravagant. So here's the only downside to an indoor grill. The pepper chokes me. I'm coughing.
You open the window.
My mom is coughing. My cousin's coughing.
Open the window.
Everybody's coughing. It's the only downside to having an indoor grill. Other than that, tasty meals and a disgruntled mom. So I know life keeps us super busy and sometimes we don't want to go into the kitchen. Trust me, I'm one of those people. But hopefully I inspired you to just get up and go and make something to eat. I love you guys.